agency where sales happen. Now, in order for sales to happen consistently, there's two things you have to develop, and only you can develop this, and then you have to be disciplined to do that. Ready? Mindset and attitude. The mindset is the cause, how you think about selling. And the attitude is the action from how you think. It's that simple. Yet people don't like simplicity. So, why are you who's watching this video, and you know who you are, why are you not producing more sales? I know the answer, but I want you to think about it and share it in the comments below while I take a sip. Why am I bringing up this topic? I speak with a lot of salespeople every day, entrepreneurs, small business owners, for sale by owners, real estate agents, etc. And the first question I ask them, how are your sales? A lot of them tell me they're struggling. And I ask them why. And I would say 9 out of 10 people never ever say what the real cause is. And I'm going to share with you in a minute. But I want you to think about it. Why are you not producing more sales consistently? Is it the economy? Is it because the interest rates are high? Is it because people are losing their jobs? Is it because people are not making more money? What is it? Is it because the leads suck, as a lot of people say? Most salespeople say that. Is it because the prospects are not qualified, or they didn't want to buy? Some of those reasons could be legitimate, but there are no excuses. Regardless of how the economy is going, no matter how high the interest rates are, no matter if income is down, when times are tough, what is the number one thing every business needs? More sales, including you, right? And those who are smart and understand know how to take adversity and turn it into opportunity. Are you doing that? Without lying, cheating, being deceptive, and misrepresenting, and manipulating? So again, back to the question. Why are you not producing more sales? Is it because any of all those reasons I just mentioned? Well, here's the answer. If you have a mirror, I need you to look in the mirror. The reason why you're not producing sales is because of you. It's not the leads, it's not the prospect, it's not the script, it's not any of that. That has very little to do with it. It is you. You're the reason why you're not producing sales. So because you're not doing that, you're always trying to find a gimmick. And there's a lot of gimmicks out there, because you think it's going to solve the problem. It may be, but on a small scale, you are the problem. So stop making excuses. If you know how to sell, and you're really good at it, and you understand your profession, and we're all salespeople. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a salesperson. Whether you want to accept that or not, that's on you. If you're a small business owner, you have to be a salesperson. And if you're a salesperson, you better get better every single day. Now, I'm going to share an analogy with you before I get into some meat and potatoes here. Okay? And I want you to share your comments. Let me know what you think. Let's say you want to build a custom home, right? What's the first thing you need to do? You want to find out where you want to live, right? Because it's going to be a long-term investment. So once you find out and decide where you want to live, now you have to decide how you want your house to look. You want it custom made, right? So you got to have a blueprint of that house, right? So once you know the house and you have the blueprint, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to hire a general contractor, right? Someone who specializes in building new homes, right? Okay. Now, once you do that and you have the general contractor, what is the first thing they're going to do? And I'm going to keep it very simple. They're going to break ground, right? They're going to make a hole in the ground, take dirt out, right? What's the next step they're going to do? They're going to put in the pipes for the sewage pipe, right? After they do that and everything's fine, what they're going to do is cement it, right? Now that foundation has to be very solid and strong, right? Why? But when you build on top of it, it better be able to withstand bad weather, right? Because if it's on a weak foundation, what happens when bad weather hits? The house is going to collapse, right? So you got to have a strong foundation. They got to cement it. Once they cement it, they start to do what? They start to frame the house, right? They frame it all the way up to the roof. They close it out. Once they finish the framing, they start to put the windows, right? And the doors, right? Once they frame it, they put the windows, the door. Next thing they're going to do, whatever the sides are going to be, with the side, where it's going to be for the side, sidings or whatever. They have to decide what type of roof they're going to put on the roof, right? So once the house exteriorly is done, and they have the frame and the windows and the door, next thing they're going to do, they're going to work on the inside. What type of floor they're going to put in there? Type of kitchen cabinets, kitchen sink, washer, dryer, living room, all that stuff inside. They got to do it, right? Now the house is complete, right? And the process is always the same. Foundation, framing, windows, doors, roof, inside, right? Now you have the end product. Selling is no different. If you don't have good selling technique, or you don't know how to sell, and you don't have a strong foundation or basic fundamentals, you're never going to be successful as you can be. You're going to be stuck at whatever level you're stuck in. You're always going to struggle. And you're always going to make excuses. It's the lead, it's the script, it's the training, it's the prospect, whatever. I never blame anything or anybody when I don't produce sales. If I don't. I don't. I blame myself. Period. I never have bad leads. My leads are 100%. What do I mean by 100%? I have 100% chance of closing these people because they're qualified. I know who they are. I know how to get them. I know they need my services. They're all not going to buy. Of course not. But I never blame the prospect. I never blame that I have bad leads. Never. And if I don't sell them in the beginning, I keep them in the pipeline. I have good pipeline leads. So stop making excuses. Build a strong foundation. You need to change you. Change the way you think. You are the problem. You are the cause. No one else, nothing else is you. It's me. When you can accept that, your whole game changes. Because you're going to start making dramatic improvements. And you're going to start to see some serious results. And if you make the changes, I could tell you right now, you can produce, the average salesperson can learn how to produce $20,000 to $80,000 per week on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Alignable, and some of these other platforms where you don't have to advertise, you don't have to market as much. And you can produce that kind of business every single week. Just think about it. You have to know how to sell. Selling is a vehicle. Okay? That vehicle is a mindset. That vehicle cannot move forward in the right direction without having the right engine, which is your mind, your brain. How you think and what you think about selling is going to determine the sales you produce or don't produce. Because that mindset leads to the attitude, which is the action, which is the closer, which is closing. When I speak to salespeople every day, or entrepreneurs, or real estate agents, small business owners, all they talk about is sales. I get that. What is sales? Sales is a result of an action, right? Sales is the effect of a cause, right? Sales is the destination of a trip. What is that trip? What is that effect? What is that action? Selling. Why do you think people market and use videos and all these gimmicks? Because they don't know how to sell themselves. So they have to use something else. Not mad at it. It's just the reality. And I'm not at the mercy of any of them. I can get my own leads and get my own leads every single day. I never have a problem with prospects. Never. I can make a killing selling my leads. But I don't like doing that. I just don't. Not my cup of tea. What is a tool? You can market, you can advertise, right? You can do those things. To me, one of the reasons why I'm good at what I do, not trying to sound arrogant or egotistical, is because I've been cold calling for a long time, and it has developed me in becoming a master closer and a strong salesperson. It's developed my characteristics. The best tool I ever mastered. Like a master pot, it starts to chisel you and helps you become strong. It's a powerful tool. Whether you get AI leads or other leads in other ways, if you can't sell and you can't close, it doesn't matter what kind of leads you pay for. I get AI leads, I'm trying it, but it doesn't matter. I have to be able to close it. Excuse me. I have to be able to sell, right? I'm not gonna blame the leads. So you have to know how to sell. So why are you not producing more sales that you believe you should do? It's you, nothing else, nothing more. It's you. It's how you think. It's your mindset. I mean, just think about this. One of the reasons why a lot of salespeople don't make it is they have bad habits. And those habits came from the wrong training, the wrong preparation. How does that come about? Well, first of all, you have to receive the right information. And based on that information, when you take action on that and you understand that information, right? And let's say you don't know that's the wrong information, you're going to understand it. You're not going to know if it's the right or not. You just understand that's what you need to do. You're going to prepare wrong. You're going to take the wrong action, which means you're going to produce the wrong results or inconsistent results, right? Because the way you train and the way you prepare is the way you're going to perform. It's just that simple. I'll share an analogy with you in sports, which most of you can relate with. Let's say a boxer. right? They train every day with the left jab, right hook, combination, whatever they're good at, they practice that every day, right? That's the basics. Because when they go into the ring, they're going to fight the way they train, right? Basketball. Shooters. They have to practice shooting the same way all the time, from every angle. Free throws the same way, the right technique, the right basics, right? Why? Because when they go into the game, the way they will practice, the way they're going to play. It's just no different. The training is harder than the actual event. The training and cold calling and selling is harder than the actual selling. So you have to train. I train every single day. I train my people. And by training them, I'm training myself. I'm sharpening my skill. I'm just getting stronger on the basics because I do it every day. And that's what cold calling has trained me to become. Because it's hard. And you got to be on your game, right? Does that make sense? So, you know, the sales is the destination. And I'll share something else with you, right? Let's say you want to take a vacation, right? You got to decide where you want to go, right? Let's say you have a family of 5. Now you have to budget. What is it going to cost for each airline ticket? What's it going to cost for hotel? What's it going to be costing for food for however many days? How many days you're going to go for? What flight you're going to take? That's the selling process. That's everything, right? Then the action is getting on the plane and going on your vacation, right? Or wherever you're going to go. Selling is no different. Selling is the preparation for the destination, which is the sales. That's where you want to end up in that vacation and that destination, which is the sale. So I never focus on the sale. The sale is automatic. What I mean by automatic, I'm here to produce sales. So why am I going to think about it? I got to think about how am I going to get there? What value am I going to offer the client or the potential client or the prospect? How's my mindset? How's my attitude? How's my training? Because every phone call that I make has a purpose. So again, why are you not producing more sales? And the answer is very simple. It's you. You have to change. You have to adjust. You have to transition your mindset. And if you do that, you can't get any worse than you are right now. You're only going to get better if you train right, you prepare right, and you accept that you need to make those changes. Then you become real valuable. You become priceless. When companies are struggling, they can hire you to produce sales and then they pay you more. That's what I do. My company, Paul Cruz Sales Agency, where sales happen. That's not an accident. It's not like a catchy. This is what I do every day. Does that make sense? So, anyway, again, ask yourself that question. Why do I not produce more sales? If you really want to make improvements and you want to change your mindset and get led to a better direction, a better path, direct message me or comment below. Let me know that you want to make a change, and I'll offer you a 1 hour, 3 hour sales training. I'll give you a blueprint, tell you what you need to do and how to do it, and then you take it from there. And if you start to see that there's some progress and you want to hire me to take you a little bit further, then we can talk about it. But I'm only here to help you. I'm only sharing with you what has helped me, help some of my clients, help some of my salespeople. And I'm always about basics. Get back to basics. Take responsibility. If you're not producing more sales, stop making excuses for yourself. Stop blaming other people or other things or other circumstances. Take control. Change it. Set the tone. And then watch you produce more sales. Does that make sense? Anyway, guys, I hope this was helpful. Share your comments below. Share this with other people. Let me know what you think. I want to thank you for sharing your time with Paul Cruz Sales Agency, where sales do happen. And remember this, it's all about mindset. It's all about attitude. And if you make that commitment, watch your sales. Boom. Talk to you later.
When I get asked, Paul, what do you do? My answer is very simple. I solve sales problems, period.